Hey guys, what's up? It's Finch here. Today we're going to be doing a little fun video. It's going to be just playing random battles in the background while I discuss some stories about my time playing Pokemon. This episode, I guess it can be like a little first of a little series. If you guys want to see more, then definitely let me know in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. The normal stuff that indicate approval of content that's created. I've actually been involved with Pokemon stuff in real life for a while now, and it's been really cool being involved with that. But also, there have been so many times where there's like funny overlap with like people who play Pokemon in game or people who play Pokemon competitively that I've met in real life. And one of the stories that I'm gonna be telling you guys about today, as I played this Randbats game on my brand new Finch alt. I got a alt Finch on Pokemon Showdown. I've used Finchinator forever, and I'm probably still gonna use Finchinator forever. But I want to break into Finch alt. You see, it's got a fresh, no games played, so it's lit. But yeah, anyway, so I went to college. I went to Binghamton University, if you guys have heard of it. It's a state school in New York. It's a nice business school I went to. Really met a lot of amazing people there. But one thing that I discovered when I went to Binghamton University in my spring semester of my junior year, so it's early 2019, is that they have a Pokemon club at their school. And naturally, as someone who, as you guys can see, happens to play Pokemon, that definitely caught my eye. So it was in early February of that year, early February of 2019, and they had a Valentine's Day themed tournament. And I signed up for their email list. I guess I got like their notifications and whatnot. I don't really care. It's just like a stupid game. So on this email list, they're like, "Yo, there's a Valentine's Day tournament. The prize is like the little like cookie cake or whatever, and it was gonna be fun. Everyone was gonna be there." And I had yet to attend a meeting. I just signed up for the email list. I emailed them asking like what they did, and it seemed like they had a really nice group of people. So not only did I look into the little doc with the rule set, because they basically like pink and purple Pokemon allowed, but I also hit up my my friend Alex, also known as PDC. PDC actually also used to upload more strategically oriented competitive Pokemon videos on his YouTube channel. He played in like tournaments like SBL, World Cup, Smogon Snake Draft before. PDC's been a friend of mine for a while now, and on top of that, PDC he went to Binghamton with me, so we were like really tight. Like he's my guy, and I thought it would be funny if two guys who were like renowned Smogon players, he's been on council, I've been on council, like that, came in and played in this tournament with all these random, seemingly casual people with their rule set. So these poor people, they never knew who we were. I mean, they like I think one or two of them recognized the name Finchinator just from like looking on Smogon and stuff, because a lot of them were familiar with Smogon, so they kind of found their information on Pokemon. But lo and behold, PDC ended up making the finals of the tournament, and I was using a team. And you guys are gonna hate me. I was using like the most stally team possible for the rule set with like all like the pink and purple monsters. Keep in mind, a lot of stally Pokemon are they're purple and pink. I mean, if you think about it, we've got like the Blissies of the world, Chanseys of the world, the Slowbros of the world, Alamomola. And this was, keep in mind, this was during Generation 7 at the time, so this was pre-Dexit. It was just really funny. So what happened was, it was round 1 or round 2 of the tournament, and I told my friends on Discord, like my friends from tournaments and Smogon chats and whatnot, oh, like, hey guys, I'm playing in this real life tournament using a full freaking stall team right now. And I linked them all, and so all of a sudden you see like Profist, Avion, like all these dudes like swimming my battle with this random person I'm sitting across from in real life, because this is well before the pandemic, and we're like in this like classroom at night just like playing Pokemon against each other in person, and I'm just like trying to keep a straight face. They're like, yo, who are these people? What's going on? I couldn't. It was so funny. It was a really, really amusing time though, I'm not gonna lie. Screw it, this is gonna do a million. But so that was a really funny time, and PDC ended up beating me in the finals of that tournament. So he walked away with the cookie gift. It was like really fun, and then ultimately, I saw like that was like a really entertaining group of people. Like I really enjoyed my time at that club meeting, and yeah, it was a little cheesy, but I didn't really mind that as much. What really mattered to me was that we were having fun. We were playing Pokemon, so I kept going and leading to meetings. I mean, they did stuff like watching movies about the Pokemon movies. We eventually had a draft league, which I'll get into a bit more later. And okay, that's a good trade. You know what? Screw it. We're bringing out the broken. And then after a while, I became like friends with these people, and I actually became the secretary for the club, which I like wrote a lot of emails, a lot of communication, and that's kind of an area in where I excel with. I'm good at being transparent and writing out my thoughts and sharing that with other people. That's something I do on Smogon a lot too, as you guys can see. So it was kind of my wheelhouse, but I made a lot of friends, and I mean, I'm still friendly with some of them. I'm actually still doing the draft league that they do. But I mean, over the last like year and a half, although I graduated earlier this year, but I'm still in touch with people. It's been an amazing journey where I've just kind of became friendly. Wait, this is one. Yeah, okay, this is one. And I've actually wait, he might Dynamax. I'm gonna Behemoth Blast. That's the play. Behemoth Bash, sorry. But anyway, so that was just a really fun time, that one tournament. But then yeah, I started joining. They did stuff like movies. They did Pokemon themed like Hangman, and also one time we did Pictionary. And let me tell you guys, I am the absolute worst at drawing Pokemon. Like, oh my god. I mean, it's to the point that like in the group me, because we use group me for like communication among college people, it's a pretty common thing. And in our group chat, perhaps the most common picture, I'm looking through the gallery on my phone now, is just imitating drawings of mine, like taking pictures of the drawing of mine. Like my Slugma right now, I'm looking at it and it's like an owl with like two beady eyes with like half colored in red. Oh my god, it's like the worst thing ever. And I drew a Bidoof that looked like a pig and it was like chalk outlined in. Oh my god, it was so bad. And yeah, there was just some really bad ones. Like my Toxapex, I think it took like 5 minutes for people to get. I also had a really bad Mew, and it was just really funny. And all the other people in the club, like a lot of them were really talented at like drawing and stuff. So that was a really fun experience, just seeing them completely one up me. And it was funny because I'm gonna turn the timer on this game. This guy's taking forever. Oh my guy left. Okay, well, anyway, it was funny because while I was like making ass myself drawing, I was still really good at guessing because I've been playing with Pokemon, my whole life, and I just kept getting up like because when you guess the Pokemon, you're the one that goes up to the board and draws the next Pokemon, and it's just I kept making ass of myself. It was so funny, and it was just great laughs, and it was really cool to bond with people over Pokemon because in my age demographic, I'm 22 years old, and I mean I know a lot of you guys are probably anywhere from 15 to like 19, eventually going to get into or already starting that college phase of life. Like once the pandemic ends, like it's hard to find a group of people with similar interests to you in college unless you really can do it like early on, especially if you're like me and a finance major because personally there aren't many finance majors that are into like baseball and Pokemon. A lot of more kind of different demographic people, and that's fine. Everyone has their own interests, but for me it was like kind of a blast getting to know those people. I mean, initially there was the president Corey, who I really bonded with the first semester. He actually was the one that started up the draft league, and I drafted like a really stolid team. Like I picked Toxapex and Clefable or something like that. Toxapex, Clefable, Alamomola. And it was just crazy. Like it was like these guys were going out of their way to like find ways to kill single Pokemon in my teams. Like I think I went undefeated besides 1 week where I just got absolutely like hacked to crap. But that overall, it was a really like fun season because I was just trying to find ways to preserve because I was just like many levels above these people's experience, and it wasn't their fault at all that they were losing either. Like it's hard for someone like that to really get in the swing of things and find a way to break a bulky team of that nature. So I actually ended up drafting Tapu Lele and Greninja too, just to have a bit more offensive play and make it more fun. And Corey actually took out like 3 or 4 of my Pokemon. They did some like really intense battles. They made like double switches. And I mean, I think with these guys, a lot of them is it's more feeling it out, for example, because once someone gets a hang of like what someone is doing, like in certain sequences, they can strategize their game around that. But it's harder for people to maybe prepare teams in like a draft like setting. And if you guys don't know what draft is, then basically it's like a snake draft. Like you just draft Pokemon in order, and then you use the Pokemon that you draft, more or less. So for example, I drafted oh god, it's player up. That's not great. You know what? Screw it. This is dying. I'm just gonna sweep it to 0 or I don't give a crap. So for example, in round 1, I picked like a Greninja, whereas this person might have taken a Garchomp, this person might have taken a Latios, a Heatran, etc. And it just kind of snowballed forward like that. It's just gonna kill the Sorrel. Yeah, okay, kill it. We take Life Orb. We're only at 83 though. That should be fine. Yeah, okay. I wish I went for a Max Starfall first. I would have blocked the Toxic, but then I couldn't have bulked up, so I think it's fine. Still should get 2 or 3 kills with this unless it's got defensive grass type. But he goes back to this. That's fine. Okay, cool. Oh, it's got. Never mind. Less good. Oh god, yeah, this is a mistake. All right, I wasted my time. But anyway, so yeah, in Corey, and then there was this guy John I played, who John ended up being the now the president of the club, and he's in charge with a lot of stuff. But John's a really good friend of mine still. And he, oh god, it just killed. He was really good at Pokemon too, like especially for a more casual. I mean, and we're probably talking people that could maybe peak like 15 to 1700 on the ladder, but for someone who plays it more casually and is more focused on their studies and only does this more of a side hobby, that's still pretty impressive. Like for me, this is like the main game I play. He's like involved with all sorts of stuff, so I think that's like really impressive. The fact that they can really compete at that level, and I think it shows a certain level of intuitive thinking that is really hard to obtain as a more casual and more inexperienced player. So just being able to really play with these guys. Oh, Dynamax. Okay, yeah, that was a play. But I don't think that we can beat this 1v1, honestly. But Earthquake should do like 35, maybe 30, 35. We're alive for it, but it's still a freaking Dynamax Charcoal. It's got like a million HP and a million defense. So yeah, it's fine. We probably live one fire move, I had to guess. But anyway, and that was just super fun. It was the finals of the tournament. I actually got pretty lucky to win. I was facing a Scrafty, and I think I missed a Focus Blast earlier in the game, and then I crit a Heavy Slam later in the game. I had a Mega Aggron, Ryu Nicholas, Tapu Lele, Greninja, then like a Toxapex and a Chant. It was like the most disgusting team of all time, and this was Gen 7. And then we kept doing the draft leagues moving forward as well, and I think I've won almost all the ones I played, not all the ones I played, but it's always a really fun time. And I think that's what matters the most, honestly. So, I mean, yeah, I had a ton of fun playing Pokemon with my like real life friends, and I like never thought I'd be able to do that. So it's really cool how many people know what Showdown and know what Smogon is. Eventually, when I became the secretary, I like helped plan out the club meetings and whatnot and stuff like that. And I mean, I was never like the main guy in charge per se, but it was really amazing being able to exchange my ideas. I made like PowerPoints on like team building and competitive Pokemon and stuff like that, which I never thought I'd get to do and like share that expertise in a real life setting. So that was incredibly fun and honestly stimulating to me in all sorts of different ways. Sorry, I spent a lot of ums in this video. It's just hard to really recount all these memories because a lot of this dates back to like a year and a half to 2 years ago. But truth to be told, I still have a decent recollection of most of it. It was just super fun. And now I'm still in their Discord. We moved to Discord when the pandemic hit, roughly. And it's been fun. It's been able to socialize with the people. I remember it was actually my last day before I moved back home during the pandemic in March. And we had our last e-board meeting. And it was me and the president, John, and vice president. Actually, I think the president was Shay. The vice president was John. Yeah. Not that it really matters, but it was super fun just getting together. And I got a little Gengar plush that the president gave me. That was always nice. I always have that in my room now, just as a little recollection of the fun times we had. And yeah, no, it was a blast. And honestly, I think it's fun. And what I'm trying to say about this, I guess, if you guys want like some moral of the story type of crap, I think that it's cool that we all play something that's kind of our mutual interest, like this game. And the same can be applied to other communities, like Smash or Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever games you guys play. And I think that we should really embrace it, be it in a is this guy leave now? Be it in a real life setting or in a more casual community-wide setting. But oh my god, it just killed in one. What does Steely Spirit do? Again, Steely Spirit. Multiplied. Oh yeah. Wait, is that even released? Her trigger. I thought it uses Tough Claws. Either way, okay, yeah, either way, it's just strong as all hell. I mean, this is like 366 attack in random battles, plus the steal. That's funny. This man's not coming back for sure. But yeah, no, that was a blast. And now I'm still in the Discord, still chatting with them, and they've got a draft league going now. I actually lost the game because I freaking brought a Blissey instead of a Chansey because I forgot I drafted Chansey. Because I ended up using one of my later round picks, and Blissey's better this generation. So yeah, but it was like so awkward. But I've won every game I've actually like got to play. But yeah, no, that was my fault. You know what? I'm dying to this most, but I don't care. Anyway, I think that was super duper cool that I got to be a part of a club like that and really interact with people that were so like-minded and involved in that capacity. It was really one of the best things I've done with my competitive Pokemon experience, and it was cool because like a lot of them were like, "Wow, this guy's like the big bad Smogon dude." He's like involved, and like yeah, I was like, "Oh hey, they saw me on Joey's channel the other day," and they went really excited about it because a lot of them watched Joey and Blunder, and it was cool that they kind of made us. Oh, I got blown back. It was cool they made associations with that though. I'm definitely that's definitely one of the things that I'll hold on to. So it's cool that I was able to make a difference, and knowing that through my making YouTube videos and being able to help people with their team building. Is this Sash? Oh, this is dead. Okay, good. Yeah, it was dead regardless. It's a freaking Cellcore, but it was really cool that through things like making these videos or helping people on Smogon or making sure that I can maintain the tiers on Smogon that I work with, like OU and NU, that I'm actually making a difference that not only has a direct impact on people like the people I work with at the Pokemon Club, but also has a direct impact on, say, people that go to any other school or in any other Pokemon Club and play this game on a more casual level and how they can really learn from and appreciate this type of stuff. And honestly, that's like one of the main selling points, like for me, like that's why I do this. Like I don't do it for the money. In fact, I'm in the middle of trying to get a partnership with hopefully making it so that the profits for my channel can go towards mental health awareness, because that's something that really means a lot to me. And it would mean more than just putting a couple bucks in my pocket every month here and there. But I think that really being able to make a difference with these people is something that's cool for me, because in life, one of my main goals was to hopefully make an impact on the society around me. And unfortunately right now, kind of I don't really want to say settle, because it's like not the most kind phrasing, but I've had to basically settle for the job I started my career with, and that's fine. I'm in a Dynamax Max Knuckle doesn't really do much, but it gives me +1. It's fine. We're doing it. Screw it. Is he gonna Behemoth Blade? Oh, that's gonna do 1,000,000. Yeah, this was a mistake. This was a mistake and a half. This is probably gonna kill right through me. I don't know if I tried. Why did I do this? Well, if somehow I live with my 438 HP, then this is dying, and it's actually gonna be super threatening. But I don't think that'll be the case. So yeah, but anyway, I think that the big thing for me is like I want to make a difference in my career. I started a more like sales-oriented job because I kind of settled for a job because we're in the middle of a pandemic. It's hard, to find jobs. A lot of opportunities are cut off. So I'm not able to make that same difference that I really wanted to make per se. Not that it's a bad job. It's actually a really good, rewarding job. I would quite like it. But selling selling air conditioning systems and heating systems and whatnot, which is what I do right now, I can make a difference on individual customers and their companies because it's a pretty larger scale thing. But at the same time, I'm not making the kind of community-wide difference on something I'm more passionate about like this. And I think it's really cool that I get that opportunity on the side with something like this, because if it wasn't for this, I'd be bored all the time, and I don't really know how happy I'd be. And I think really finding something that'll make you happy and out like that goes such a long way. So yeah, I'm overjoyed for the opportunity I have to serve this community, and I'm really looking forward to the future with it. And I think that this kind of Pokemon Club story all ties in with that. Weaknesses Kyogre. That's funny. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I am not weak to poison, my guy. You actually did a pretty good chunk, all things considered. You did about a third health, and you were able to stomach an Ice Beam from 25%, and I think that's really impressive for a freaking good run. Honestly, I think you're winning right now, too. Oh, God, this might be my first loss on this. Yeah, hopefully I'm quicker than this. Oh, no, I'm not. But I don't take it out. Okay. Not the end of the world, but I think we're going to struggle to kill that Zycan Crown. I don't remember what our last Pokemon is, but also Pheromosa can definitely win. So we are in a world of trouble. But anyway, if you guys want to see more videos like this one, Throat Chop got the speed boost. Okay. I'm going to pray to God that he's choiced, so I can get a Tail Slap in here. No, he's not. Okay, I'm going to pray to God that I get a Sucker Punch crit and kill him here with that. Maybe. Don't switch out. But nah, yeah, he lives. Alright, again. But anyway, if you guys want to see more videos like this where I just discuss real life Pokemon stuff, because I have a couple more stories, and a couple more anecdotes to go through, then I'd love to make another one. I kind of feel like it's more chill. We got some stuff in the background, more of a podcast type approach. I'll probably script out the next one more so there's a bit less awkward pause in the middle. But all things considered, it's really fun to share these type of things. It gives a more personal perspective on stuff. So yeah, let me know if this is something you enjoy. Maybe it'll kind of be our normal Sunday programming. And I do a lot of stuff. I feel like the bulk of my stuff comes out Thursday through Saturday on my channel. Like, I triple uploaded yesterday. Well, I double uploaded plus streamed yesterday. And I had a lot of important stuff come out the last couple of days between the Suspect and the Viability rankings. So I wanted to have more of a chill upload day before we get back to Metagame Monday and start the whole weekly cycle over again. So yeah, let me know if this is something you enjoy or not. And if not, then that's fine too. But if so, then leave a like. Be sure to comment below. And have a great day, guys. All right. Peace out. Bye-bye.